So I get a lot of requests on actually picking certain players, doing a particular search criteria. So I want to know in the comment section below, where do you want me to search for players next? Because I'm looking for players constantly now. I'm in a proper hunt to try and start a really good career mode, but I want to get a brilliant shortlist going on. So today, we're looking at best under 500 grand. So thank you very much for suggesting this video. But if there's anyone else I need to look at, let me know in that comment section below. But anyway, let's get to that first player. So the first player we're looking at is Alfie Divine. Alfie Divine is a central midfielder playing for Tottenham Hotspur. He starts off at 57 rated, potential of 82 under that 500k. Brilliant central midfielder, 5'11", so his height isn't too bad, but he is very much a player. I kind of describe him as like a Xavi type player, but slightly taller. You know, he's there to pass the ball. Really good at long passing, really good at shot power as well. So really good player to have in the middle if you are looking for someone to orchestrate it a little bit. Charlie Webster. Charlie Webster reminded me of Apadju for Wales. Used to play for Chelsea, actually, funny enough. He's out in Luxembourg, is it? Red Bull, you know what I'm all about. Werner came from there. He's a centre mid. He's English. He's 17 years old, 3-star weak foot, 3-star skills. Plays in that centre mid again with an 80 potential. But one of the things that stood out for me and got on the screen right now is that 88 potential. It was, not potential, sorry, agility. And him on the ball at 56 rate is just literally insane. The way he can move on that ball is brilliant. So I got him into my side straight away and he worked amazing. I quite like him as a central attack midfielder. So my recommendation here, because he has that little bit of acceleration and sprint speed, really consider putting him as a cam. So train him there and he'll play really well for you. Coming in as guys, we are going over to Coventry. We're going over to the East Midlands. Yeah. And we got Ryan Holy. Ryan Holy is another centre mid, 56 rated, 79 potential. This particular guy, though, I do prefer him as more as kind of more of a centre mid. I did try him out as a CDM, which he does prefer in this game, but he isn't exactly the best. The only thing I found him really good for actually in that CDM role is that he did kind of win the odd couple of headers at being 5'11". So, but me personally, he is more of that centre mid where he does prefer playing that CDM role, so really take that in consideration when you're signing him. But anyway, really good centre mid. Coming in next, we have Cameron. Cameron is a Canadian left midfielder starting off at 56 rated with a potential of 78. And these statistics is where we start talking in that skills and movement stats, right? He doesn't have the skill moves, which I was kind of a bit surprised because his agility and stuff on the ball is really, really good. But his dribbling's at 62, acceleration 72, 81 agility, 80 balance. The guy's absolutely brilliant playing on that left midfield role. And I just find him absolutely brilliant. Having that ability to actually cut in as well because he is right-footed. So if you are a player who likes cutting in on the wing and you want to try and get in, get a shot off, this guy's probably good for you. Centre-back, Jamaal Baptista. Jamaal Baptista is an English centre-mid starting at that centre-back position, playing for West Ham United. Starting off at 57 rated, that potential of 78, and of course we're looking more towards that power statistics. But unlike most defenders, he starts off with a pretty good acceleration and sprint speed statistics at that around the 65 overall to begin with, and he's only 57 rated. In the potential test that I did, he actually grows quite quickly. So those statistics are going up to about 80 when he gets close to his full potential. But his jumping is at 69, his strength is at 67. Brilliant player to have in your back. Coming in next, we are going with another centre-back, 5'7", right? I know he's 5'7". I actually trained him to be... actually, no, this is the formation I was playing. I was playing 3 at the back. I was playing a 3-5-2. And basically, he is the right-hand side of the 3. That's why I actually played him. Only because he's right-footed. But he does have a low attacking work rate, high defensive work rate. So that's one of the things that really went for him as a defender. So I sacrificed that height for a little bit. But that balance is at 72, jumping at 76, 72 stamina, strength at 68. You know, 61 acceleration isn't too bad for a 56 rated player, but he has got 78 potential, so he's going to grow quite well. But that attacking work rate and that defensive work rate works so much in your favor, it will benefit the game greatly, and you won't worry about his height. Check him out, guys. That last player actually reminded me of a Cannavaro type player. You know, slightly shorter, but really decent on the ball. But anyway, let's move on to Kebla. Kebla is a 58 rated goalkeeper. He's 5'11", 78 potential, just under 500k. Statistics are generally there for him as a goalkeeper. Of course, his reactions are the biggest one at 61. But we are looking at those goalkeeper statistics, and he has generally averaged around that 60 mark in a lot of them, other than his handling, which is at 52, and that position at 52. But what I found with him is initial statistics aren't very good, but I started training him in particular areas. So I was like, right, let's focus more on those positioning and, of course, the handling side of things. And he improved drastically. So definitely play to check out, but you do have to do a bit of training behind him. So, you know, it's kind of work in progress, but definitely play to check out. Right, coming in next, we're going to our left back. We're back in the Premier League. It is Ben Christine. I think that's how you pronounce it. I've never seen the surname before. But anyway, he's a left back, and his statistics in that movement and power side are just above his rating, which is just insane. He's got around 70 pace, 70 agility, 70 balance, which is just brilliant for a left back. What I found with him as well is that even though his crossing is only 56, he's half decent crossing as well. And he's going to cost you under 300 grand. What a player. Coming in next, guys, we do have Billy. Billy is a centre-back playing for Liverpool, and of course you'll be able to see by those statistics one of the reasons I actually picked him. He is 6'5", which is just insane. His standing tackling comes in at 62, that strength is at 65, and you know his sprint speed acceleration is not exactly the highest, but when you got that height on your side, that strength on your side, that standing tackling, it's just, you cannot compromise a little bit. You think, you know what, I'm going to be winning every single header. And his heading actually isn't too bad. It's 54 rated for a 57 rated player. That goes up as he grows as well, which is pretty good. I'm yet to score a corner with him, but I am winning headers. So as he grows, I'm assuming as he gets close to that 80 potential, he's going to be getting more heading accuracy, which is brilliant. So definitely play to check out. And for 500 grand, what a bargain. And then last but not least, we are going with a central defensive midfielder. I couldn't find any strikers, guys, when I was doing this. I wasn't particularly a fan of a couple. Did try and do a few out the box ones, which doesn't really have potential. But I just, you know what, just wasn't working. I just couldn't find anyone that really suits that 500k mark. So what we might do is do a striker special very soon. You know, best striker signing, just do a variety of prices. We'll take a look at that in the future. Let me know if you want to see that. But coming in last but not least, we do have Diarra. Diarra is a French central defensive midfielder. Generally, all-round brilliant statistics, 65 passing, dribbling at 61, 61 acceleration, sprint, balance at 67, his aggressions at 62 as well, which is pretty good for a CDM. He's going to cost you around that 300 to 400k mark, which is just brilliant. So absolute brilliant value in a player to have as a CDM. And as well, he is 5'10", so he's not too short as well if you are trying to win the header in that CDM role. But anyway, guys, that is Diarra. But guys, here was some of the best players you can sign for under 500 grand on FIFA 22 career mode. Of course, perfect for a Road to Glory. There's a few variety of clubs in here where, for example, we do have Angel, we do have Kebler, and of course Diarra as well, a couple of others, and even Cameron, who we can sign in those League 2 Road to Glories, but we got a few with Aston Villa Premier League sides that you can sign for in that League 1 Road to Glory. So definitely a few players to actually check out there. But guys, let me know in the comment section below where should we explore for players next. But yeah, thanks for watching. My name is Goalazio. Hope you're all enjoying the content. Plenty more FIFA 22 videos coming soon. I'm in debate whether to continue my Creator Club, because I did one episode and I was a little unsure about it, or to try a player career mode. I don't know. I might put a poll up. Check out the community tab up on the channel, or check me out on Twitter. Or should I do TikTok? I don't know. But anyway, my name is Goalazio, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye, guys.